You know, Vinny, as president of the Kansas City Convention Visitor Association, I know quite a few people in the hotel business here. I know a lot of those hoteliers. I spent 18 years in the hotel business. But I think all of you would agree that there's no better host in Kansas City than Vinny. I know Michelle well enough now as well to know that he had his calculator out there and saw his fingers moving a little bit, knowing that when Benny Lee throws a party and says 40 are going to be there and 150 show up, or 50 and 140, that's the expectation now that we have for this convention, that this meeting when we come around. So 800 is going to move to 2,000. Something along that. So we'll look forward to that. Well, I am just going to be handing off to a number of wonderful people. I want to recognize also George Blackwood and of course Jody, and you get a chance to intermingle with them in a little bit, that really got this started a number of years ago in earnest. And I think it's indicative of the turnout today of how momentum has built for this. We had an incredible time in Poitiers a few months back, and it's been, I think, the good work of a lot of very tuned-in, interested people. And that really starts with the mayor's office. I saw the mayor here earlier today. He was a good early endorser. I don't know if he's in the audience now, but the mayor's office was there.
He's not here.
He floated through, and we were happy to have Bill Skaggs, who represented us in Poitiers and has been a tremendous leader in keeping this going and to say some words. Thank you, Bill.
Benny, first of all, thank you again for hosting this party tonight. That's great. Michelle, welcome to Kansas City again. I believe this is your second trip, so that's exciting. We're glad to have you here with us today. But I had the opportunity to go to Futurallia in Poitiers, France last spring, and it's hard to keep up with Benny Lee. So he wore me out. But we had a great time. We had an opportunity to visit with people from all over the world, and I would encourage you to get involved with this and to sign up today if you have not and become part of Futurallia. It's a good opportunity to mingle with business people from around the world that hopefully might be interested in doing work with you here in Kansas City, or maybe you with working with them in another area of the world. So thanks again for coming out tonight. This is a great crowd. You all have done a good job, and looking forward to seeing you next spring at Futurallia. Rick?
Bill, the stage was really for Benny and I.
You want me to do it again, Lynn?
I know that's what you were thinking.
I was going to bump my head.
So was I don't know where this next gentleman's going to stand up here. Pretty much anywhere he'd like to. We're very fortunate, as I said, as we have moved through different iterations of leadership inside of this initiative to really land on what we believe is a superb honorary chair for this venture over the next, I guess, 10 months now or so. And as he's coming off of the chairmanship of the Chamber of Commerce, he's going to have a little bit of time on his hands. And what a great venture this is for the Chamber, which I think most of you know in the room is one of the most remarkable in the country. And I think it's befitting that we really lead with a group that can knit together business people that have an interest in it. So Peter De Silva, thank you so much.
Well, good evening. I need this.
Yeah.
I definitely need this. It is my distinct pleasure to be here tonight. And tonight, I am so excited about Futurallia. Because, you know, there's an old saying that there's no future in the past. And tomorrow is not what was today. And if you think about what Futurallia is going to bring to Kansas City, going to bring to these entrepreneurs who are going to show up, and I like to call this speed dating, by the way. From my understanding of what we're about to go through, Michelle, this is speed dating. Is that about right? Yeah, I once dated twins. That That was interesting. That was speed dating. I have a little history and experience. It wasn't much. More details about that, privately. I do want to thank my good friend Benny Lee. And when Benny asked me to do this, my initial reaction was, no. I've got so much going on with the chamber and with other things I've committed myself to that I couldn't see my way clearly to doing this. And then I got to understand a little bit about Futurallia. And then I couldn't see myself clearly not doing this. Because this is important for Kansas City. It's important for the entrepreneurs who are going to have access that they ordinarily wouldn't have. It's important for our community. And we're going to be on a global stage. Think about that. We're going to be on a global stage. Most of the kinds of events that we bring to Kansas City are of national nature. This is a global deal. And so for our community, this is incredibly important. You know, we've made tremendous investments in this community over the last couple of years in downtown and the Performing Arts Center, which is looking better and better every day and more exciting every day. And we need to leverage all those investments. And so Rick will like to hear this. Making sure we have strong convention business in this town is one of my personal priorities. It's a priority of the Chamber of Commerce. And I think that this is just an example of what we can do when we're really creative and when we partner with other organizations to bring wonderful events right here to the heartland of America. And so Futurallia is going to be something very special, something very unique, and I hope that all of you will continue to support it over the next 10 months or so as we prepare for the ultimate event. Tonight I'd like to announce that UMB is going to contribute $10,000 to this event. And we would love to accept any matching gifts this evening. Anybody who wants to sign up can raise their hand, call me, or whatever. But seriously, we're going to put $10,000 down on this because we think it's one of the most important things for Kansas City, for business people, and for entrepreneurs. All three things which we support very strongly over the next year. So thank you for being here, and I really appreciate the honor that you bestowed upon me to be honorary chair. So thank you.